recently I just did a photo shoot to show off all the apparel I did for my summer line collection. I wanted to take a bunch of photos of people wearing the apparel to show it off, and I could use it to advertise on my Instagram and Twitter and things like that. I originally planned to have a professional photographer take all the photos and find some models to model the clothing because, I don't know, because, you know, it looks professional and kind of makes my clothes look good, hopefully. But that plan kind of fell through. There was a photographer I was originally talking with, and we were kind of making plans, but I was kind of already a little late releasing my summer line, and so I couldn't really wait too long to have it done, and the photographer I was talking to was just a little bit too busy and couldn't work in the time frame that I had. And just that on top of trying to find a bunch of models, I was just running out of time to really release this stuff, because I didn't want to release the line and do photography advertisement afterwards. I wanted the photography advertisement to be the advertisement, so I kind of needed it as soon as possible. So in the end, I went the most inefficient, cheapest, unprofessional route, and kind of did it all myself for the most part. I modeled the clothes and had a good friend of mine who is not a professional photographer take the photos. I don't think it turned out the worst. It probably wasn't the best thing ever. We ended up taking 2 different days to do it just because of our schedules. It was hard to do it all in one day. But I think it's been about a month now since the photo shoot, and if you live anywhere near me or live on this planet in general, you know it's been incredibly hot. So it was very, very hot those days that we took photos. We took it at 3 different locations. One of them was kind of outside on a back porch near the woods. Another was on a lake, and then the 3rd location was a really nice park that was near my friend's place. And overall it was a really interesting experience, especially as a model, because I've never modeled before, and I'm sure if you saw those photos you could probably tell that. But it was kind of a cool experience trying to model clothes, because I've never done that before, trying to figure out poses that were flattering for the apparel. Like, you could see the apparel and it wasn't just all scrunched up, and just trying to find interesting poses and whatnot, so it didn't look like I was just bored all the time or as tired as I was. So that was kind of cool. But the one thing that was tough about the modeling was actually not really the modeling itself. It was kind of just like how to present the photos after, because I really didn't want to show my face in the photos. I'm not trying to be too hard on myself, but I don't think I have a super photogenic face, so I really didn't want my face everywhere. And in general, I know I'm saying this as I'm talking to a camera and you see my face right now, but I really didn't want my face everywhere, I guess. It just felt weird as the person who created the apparel too. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe if you're a creator too, you might understand, but I didn't want my face on those shots. Plus since it was so hot and awful outside, I was kind of like making like really upset, like not comfortable faces. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm really happy this is the last shot of the day. It's hot as all get out right now, and I'm sweating like crazy. That's all I wanted to say. So I was trying to think of ways to conceal my face. Originally I was trying to think of like maybe there's some props I could use, but since a lot of the places that we took photos were kind of public spaces, and I'm really shy and about doing weird stuff and drawing attention, I felt really uncomfortable just kind of like holding something in front of my face and people looking over and being like, what's happening? I mean, some people were already looking because, I mean, I was having photos taken of me, but I didn't want to draw more attention than necessary. So I had to kind of resort on doing some photo editing. And as you probably saw, if you follow any of my social media accounts, I ended up doing like a little bunny head. My friend kind of gave me the idea. He was saying like, make it like an emoticon on top of the thing and write all over it like you're sending the photo to a friend or something. I thought it was a cool idea. I don't know how well I executed it though. And I'm sure that's partially just because like I'm not very good at photo editing either. I'm kind of a newbie at a lot of this, and I think it shows a little bit, but I mean, for a first shot, I don't know, I don't think it was the worst thing ever. But yeah, so I kind of did a little emoticon sort of thing plastered over my face, and then I kind of also just wanted to make it like a tinge creepy, kind of like just weird or whatever. So I kind of did a glitch effect on the photo to just kind of give it a little bit of like, yeah, it's cute and whatnot, but oh, maybe a little weird. I don't know, because my style is kind of like cute but a little weird. So I kind of really wanted that to kind of come through my photos. And then even with like the emoticon itself, I don't know if some of you noticed, but like I kind of did a little bit of a gradient with it, but like on the opacity of the emoticon. So in some of them you can kind of still see a little bit of the outline of my face. And I don't know, something about that I thought maybe made it a little bit more creepy. I don't know if having these photos being creepy is the best marketing strategy. Maybe it doesn't really make the clothing more appealing, but I thought that maybe like, I don't know, it would kind of make it mine. I really wanted it to be representative of me. I still feel like I'm figuring that out, how I really want to present myself to the world, but I really wanted it to be like, you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that's that cute crap. So overall, it was a very interesting experience. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna handle photo shoots in the future, because I am planning on doing a winter line collection, and so I definitely want to do a photo shoot for that, but it just, I don't know if I'm gonna do it this way again or if I'm gonna try to go the professional route again. There's definitely some pros and cons that come with doing it this way that I did it. Some of the pros was it's cost efficient. I didn't have to pay anybody. I guess pay myself, I guess. And my friend volunteered to help, so I didn't have to pay for that either. And then, I don't know, like, it gave me the opportunity to try something new. I got to kind of be creative with how I edited the photos and figure out how I wanted to present it to the world. So yeah, it allowed me for a lot more control over how stuff turned out. But cons of that are that it's not very professional looking. I know it's not very professional looking. I think anyone can look at them and be like, an amateur took this. So I definitely think professional photography with professional models or semi-professional photography and semi-professional models or whatever, I definitely think it's worth the investment. Don't ever think that it's not worth the investment unless you're an amazing photographer yourself. But like, photographers are good at their job and they know what they're doing, more so than someone like me who is abysmally awful with taking photos. So it's always worth the price. Because like, in the end of the day, if those photos had been taken by a professional, like, they would have looked a lot better. And I think that shows. And just like, if a photo looks better, people are more like, hey, that looks really, really nice, and you'll get more of a return on that, I think. More people are likely to like it and share it and retweet it or whatever. So yeah, that's my kind of spiel about the photo shoot. Hope all of you are having a super great day. Love you all. Thank you for supporting me and watching this channel. I hope that, I don't know, I can keep doing videos like this where I talk about the projects I've been working on and like how things turned out, like my learning experience and whatnot, and hopefully that inspires or enlightens you in some way. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you later.